in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the home of the Hornets, live on 2K Sports. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The Hornets. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's Walker penetrating, and the rejection by Ezeli. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And it's Freak missing. Hornets trail by 14. Lynn with it. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New York. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by Lynn. Lamb's got his first basket of the night. Freak passes to Hansbrough. Livingston kicks to Freak. The dish now to Ezeli. Freak sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Freak's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Lynn. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, a bit ago, Steve Clifford and I were able to chat. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris, and quite a focus for the game here early on, and an important one too, guys.
Yeah, I mean, up against this team, finding ways to crack their defensive shell is always going to be the #1 challenge.
And I would say it would be the #2 and #3 challenges as well, guys.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Goes back up. And the rejection by Ezeli. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Freak missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside, Walker. No luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court.
And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. You know, just play like you're playing street ball. Just have fun. Just play the game that you've been playing, you know, forever.
You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean,
Cody Zeller's checked in for Myers Leonard. Michael Kid Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeremy Lin. Golden State also making some changes. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Sean Livingston. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Barnes and Green of the forward set. Freak is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Ezeli in at the 5 spot. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's been a nice game for Jefferson. He's got 8 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work. He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
And, Greg, typically that kind of play comes back to haunt you because it really makes your teammates reluctant to make the pass to you if you're open.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin? On the finish.
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Freak dishes to Ezeli.
2 minutes remaining in the period.
Kicks it to Freak beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against New York.
They drew a lot of fouls in their games, guys, and then that was the one area that really stood out. When you watched it.
Just lacked discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
Walker against Curry. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Freak. From beyond the arc, and he gets it to go. Freak's got 8 points.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
Shots good by Walker.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Curry passes to Freak. Dishes it to Ezeli. Golden State moving it around. Great open look there. 11 points for Freak. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And it's Walker penetrating to the paint. And there's Al Jefferson on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Freak. His 3-pointers off the mark. Charlotte's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And Walker kicks to Lee. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Curry against Walker. The feed to Freak. He got it up. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift, I think, going into the next quarter.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. Lamb, he's checked in for Courtney Lee. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Hansbrough comes in for Green. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Freak subbed in for Steph Curry. They've got Myers Leonard. Jeremy Lin is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Zeller in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Freak dishes to Ezeli. And a wide open look for Freak. The 3-pointer no good. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Washington.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Here is Lynn. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the dunk by Zeller.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Warriors have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Ezeli from 11 feet away, and that one hits back iron. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lynn kicks to Lamb. They get it back. And the dunk by Zeller.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Lynn the pass to Lamb. For three. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Freak. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Well, looky here. We've got an inter-conference matchup. Always interesting to see how two teams match up that don't get a chance to see a whole lot of one another.
Here's Lamb. Drains the 19-footer. Lamb's got his third bucket of the night. The 3 quarters of play all in the book.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has so an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in for Hawes. Myers Leonard comes in for Kaminsky. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Bellamy. And Lee's subbed in for Harrison. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Freak in at point guard. Harrison Barnes is out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then there's Ian Clark. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Batum. And again, the Hornets missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And that one's good.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Freak passes to Looney. Now, Freak. Pulls from the top of the key. Count the bucket. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter.
2 points.
For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Walker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Walker having a fantastic game. He has 12 points and 8 dimes. He's really opened up things for his passing by having so much success from the three-point line.
A double threat, really, in a big way today.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Barnes. Kemba Walker hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Charlotte's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Lee dishes to Walker. Up top, Batum. To the paint, here's Jefferson, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the Hornets making a change here. Lynn's checked in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the